Hello and welcome again to another episode of Third Action. I am your host, Jason, and these are the same three suits of armor that were here last week. In the bottom left, we have Asher Ford, Human Ranger, played by Char.
Hi.
In the bottom middle, we have Greshy Ironroot, Dwarven Druid, played by Will.
Oh.
And in the bottom right, we have Gunn, Shough, Human Champion of Erastil, played by Adam.
Evening, everybody.
And last time on Third Action, spooky music. Last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers continued their exploration of the library, or the Thoracic Library. They encountered a massive stone golem guarding some kind of giant rune cauldron. They defeated the golem with some, I think, taking some amount of damage in the process. And when they tried to rest, they were assaulted by a mysterious creature known as the Forge Fiend, or the Scanderig in Dwarven. I was going to say Druidic, but it's an ancient Dwarven boogeyman creature that feasts on scraps of metal left behind after, or during the smelting and blacksmithing processes. Yeah, they tried to rest multiple times around the cauldron. To no avail. For each time they were
Is that like the
harassed
dwarvish
by this
equivalent
creature.
of saying
Oh yeah,
he comes
Go
for the vegetables you left on your plate?
yeah, basically. Yep. Oh, I have the
Wouldn't I
full.
want to leave my vegetables?
Oh, I have the full. They
No,
have a
you
little
don't want to
rhyme.
encounter him.
Yeah, do you guys want to hear the
I don't eat them.
dwarven rhyme?
Yeah.
Oh, aye, of course.
For every scrap of slaggy waste, a Scanderig is making haste. Those who use excessive ore find Forge Fiends scratching at their door. So that is the Scanderig
Very dwarfish.
Dwarven saying. Presumably in Dwarven. I assume it also rhymes in Dwarven, I don't know.
No, it doesn't rhyme in Dwarven, in fact. It specifically does not
Weird
rhyme.
Coincidence.
It's slant rhyme.
Dwarves don't do the rhyming thing.
But anyway, yeah, you guys were harassed by this guy a couple of times. And during your last attempt to bandage yourself up, Greshy, Asher went scouting ahead to check out the next room, which was filled with suits of armor. You checked out one of them, head fell off, nothing happened, you put it back on. You continued looking around, you threw a rock at one of the suits of armor, and it got up and attacked you. And that's where we are now.
Should've
So
checked them all.
Gunn and Greshy had come running in just as a bunch of the other suits of armor started to get up and move around and attack. They seem to be quite slow. They're only taking 2 actions around. And I think that basically, yeah, I think I still have initiative here, right? Initiative. Yes, we still have initiative order. The headless lord, the
Last thing that happened was
the big guy, he had just cast darkness on the cluster of you. So you guys are find yourselves in the hallway. It's shrouded by darkness. You can barely see around yourselves. So I guess look at your own screen for what you can actually see. But Greshy can actually see in and out. So if you see this little tiny Greshy head, if you're a viewer, that's just Greshy's vision outside of the darkness. Okay, so Gunn will be up now with a 30, Asher with a 27, Greshy with a 23, and the statues, for lack of a better word, are up at 16, and then the round resets. Gunn, your turn.
Well, Gunn's first action is to cast light on the shield that he's carrying.
Okay.
Which, since it is a heightened spell to
Oh, that's true.
6th level should probably blast away the darkness, we hope.
Yeah, I think that just straight up counters it. All right, well,
Well,
my darkness setup is done. You tap your shield.
Oh no.
I mean, it's fine. You tap your shield with
There's
light.
no counteract
and-
check?
I don't think so. No. You
I
have
think
enough
at certain
light to
points,
burst through.
if effectively every spell level that you're up increases the step of success by 1, effectively. So depending on how high above your spell level is to theirs, you will auto succeed and auto critically succeed at a certain point.
Interesting.
But it's more competitive when it's,
Well, in this case,
6 versus
so-
5th or
so
6 versus
The
4th
text
possibly.
the text of darkness says this also suppresses magical light of your darkness spell's level or lower.
Yeah, so this the light, so the darkness is still there, but you guys can see with it thanks to his magical light. So it's not gone. I'll keep it here on the board, but
Gotcha. Well, that leaves
go.
me 1 action left, and I see an armor right next to me, like bearing down on Greshy. So I'm going to kind of go, what is that? And whack it with my sword.
all right.
Just in my hand.
Yep, suddenly seeing this armor around the corner, you swing.
Oh.
31
Strike
will
1.
hit. Would help if I
All right.
remember to have the character sheets open, but yep, go and roll damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Pretty good damage. 38 points. Near max on the physical.
That's a pretty good hit. And what type of damage were you doing?
I probably would have reacted with slashing because I said swing.
Okay. Yeah, you cut through. It is in fact weak to slashing, so we'll take an extra 10. So it'll be 39 points of slashing.
The
With,
opposite of what I
Great.
expected.
and that's
Very
Sonic
nice.
and Acid. Let me check for Sonic Acid. Anything? Nope. Okay, so Sonic Acid is fine, so I'll just take 8 more points of mixed Sonic and Acid damage. Okay. So yeah, meaty swing. You cut through the armor. The armor's so flimsy. It just like cuts right through like butter. And the flesh inside is not like the thick ogre flesh you might have been expecting. The sword just kind of rips right through it, and when the stump hits the ground, you can see the flesh inside is just rotted. This is clearly some kind of zombie inside the suit of armor.
Asher, you all right? Get behind me. Turn over.
Okay.
Sounds
actually-
like a plan.
Rock has 1 action technically, and he's been sort
That
of
is
left
true.
behind in the dark. So he
Yes.
might
So yeah, you can
Come
fly
flying
forward.
this way. I think he would probably. I can't. see
Oh
him.
sure.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I can. What's his movement?
I 60.
60. Okay, so he can fly to here.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he flies over towards the light in the darkness. Asher, your turn.
So I had a question because I
Yeah.
forgot I even had this. I have double prey now. Does that mean I could hunt prey a second time and also get it on a second person, or do I have to do 2 at the time that I do a hunt prey? Doesn't specify, so I assume I could kind of just use it as long as it's on 2.
When you use the hunt prey action, you pick 2 creatures as your prey. Is the way it's worded. So
Okay.
yeah, when you use it, you pick 2 characters.
Interesting.
All right, so if one
creatures,
died,
sorry.
I couldn't do it again to pick a second one if I had
Yeah,
a
you
first one
could
already.
use it again to
Good.
pick 2 creatures, and one of them could just be the same creature from before.
Okay, yeah. All right,
Here's
that
my
works.
question: could you do
Mhm.
that if the first creature is still gone? Because I was wondering this last session. You had hunt prayed the Scanderig, and then you switched it. You did hunt prey on the headless lord. So the question is, do you still have the Forge Fiend hunted in case it comes back in this fight?
If you wanted, yeah, you could leave it on both separately.
Yeah, so it could just still be on him too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my question because I forgot I had it one and I wasn't 100%
First I've ever heard of it.
how it
Yes,
works.
I forgot that you had it as well.
First I
so.
remembered it. So
Asher's just
Alright,
coming into his powers.
all the time, constantly. All right, cool. Well, I will move. That doesn't really matter. I have big move speed here. I still don't like this guy.
Yeah, so there's 4
in
moving
this
suits of armor
case-
in the room, and one, a fifth, a larger, bloodier one in the back. And that's the one that the one that's
No
wielding the 2
head?
axes.
It's no head and double axes.
Yes.
So I am in this case.
That's not a lot bigger.
I think I'll just attack actually. Or no.
Sorry, were you hunting him?
He's already hunted from last time.
Oh, right.
I think.
Okay.
If he's not,
Yes.
do it now.
No, I think you did hunt him. I just forgot to mark it.
I have no problem doing it now either.
No, that's fine. So currently you have the Scanderig
I
and this guy marked.
So I'm gonna shoot at the headless lord, headless lad. Pew pew.
You can call him whatever
Nope,
you want.
it's
He's
not.
got one of those like names that the characters would never possibly find out because he can't tell you because he doesn't have a mouth.
I suppose he is headless. It does make it a bit difficult.
So I got a 40, a 32 for my hunted shot.
That is definitely hit. Let me confirm crit because also I didn't have the right character sheet for him up. Where are you? There you are. I'm blind. The 40 is a crit. The 32 is a hit.
Okay, let's do the
So
crit.
roll
Asher's
damage.
going off again.
Yep.
See, it happens now. After not happening forever. I guess it happened last time too.
You need a full damage macro.
All right, I have 2 times damage. Let's do that first. I don't have that. Hunt prey next. Yeah. 2 times hunt. And then deadly has 1, 4, no multiplier. So that's the raw baby damage. And I guess if he's next to a wall, he can get
Pinned.
stuck
Okay.
to it.
Yeah, so your first shot does a total of 67 points of damage from all those rolls, and like pierces one of his arms to the wall as he's like raised it overhead with one of these bloody axes. And then go and roll the second attack's damage.
Well, hold on. He still has to, just so we remember, 1d10
Right, he has to-
persistent fire at the end of his turn, and he has to do a DC 24 fortitude save. He'll probably pass. But for fun, let's do it.
I mean, it's possible he crit fails.
Yeah, what's his fort say?
Unlikely, but
He got a 37. So
He's good.
yeah,
He's perfectly fine.
he is
he's
fine.
alright. He's fine. He's a problem.
Crit success against
yeah.
24.
So,
Okay.
and now just a normal damage.
Yep, just a normal damage. 18 and 7.
Is...
So total 25. Alright, Greshy. You're up.
Well, I'm fighting my character sheet here a bit, but see. There's a very nice line I believe I can draw that hits every single one of these guys. But I need Roll20 to cooperate a bit. Come here. Come here. So Greshy's going to charge up a bit of electrical energy and starting attacking at, come here. There we go. To the southwest, going south to this guy, to the southeast, to the east, going north, zig, zag, zug, zug, assuming it actually cooperates. Should hit everybody with the chain lightning.
Okay.
So every single one of them will need to make a DC 31 reflex save.
What happens if you hit something that's not a creature?
If it's not actually a creature, it's chain lightning. I don't think it states. The biggest thing being if it critically succeeds, the chain ends. But its targets can only be creatures.
Interesting. Okay, well, I'll have it go until it hits a creature, or until it hits a non-creature, because then it will crit succeed. Oh, I see. I'll roll something. Okay.
We'll
try.
I mean,
it
targets one creature plus any number of additional creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
basically bounce from creature to creature. So,
must be within 30 feet of the first target. Okay. All right. I think it's still fine no matter what. Even if I were to nullify creatures in between, they're all within 30 feet of the prior target, so never mind. Okay, I'll just roll some reflex saves.
All right.
But not all of those are actually creatures. So the lightning arcs around the room, jumping from armor to armor.
I'm still waiting for the spell to do something, so
Okay.
it might be a minute.
So the first one is a 28. Let me number them for you.
Trying to see if anything's going through. I'm not sure.
Core Rulebook 304, if you choose a target that isn't valid, such as if you thought a vampire was a living creature and targeted it with a spell that can only target living creatures, your spell fails to target that creature. If a creature starts out as a valid target but ceases to be one during the spell's duration, the spell typically ends with the GM, okay?
Okay.
I'm not sure what it means in this particular circumstance. It's kind of up to you, I think.
Yeah.
I'm glad that this is a rule, because this seems like something that would be...
Yes, it's a little funny for this specific case because there's things that happen after it. It's more written for like single target things. Okay, here we'll try it this way. Okay, so the first target gets a 28. What's your spell DC?
So that spell DC is 31.
31. Okay, so that one
cannot
fails.
get Roll20 to do anything.
Yeah, it's having a rough time too.
Yeah, where's...
I tried rolling things and nothing's going, so
Your character
try
sheet
again.
also disappeared for me. That's odd. What's going on?
Oh, that's a
there it
good
is.
sign.
Yeah, I tried to edit something and it completely froze for me for a while.
Maybe it's time to soon migrate off Roll20. Maybe after I'm done moving, maybe I'll figure something out. Maybe I need to update the sheet more. Maybe I need to try out Foundry for real.
I don't know.
Well, here I can click Chain Lightning. Will it work? Okay. I've
Looks
clicked
like it.
Chain Lightning. Okay, so
Okay.
DC is, yes, 31. Okay, sorry. The first one fails. The second one... also fails. That's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
The third one, which was the southmost, is not a creature. So the electricity arcs towards it. Give me just a... well, it's gonna suck if I keep asking you to do rolls, but can you give me a nature check to try and redirect the spell very quickly?
I can't. I mean,
Okay, I will roll a nature
in
check
theory,
for you.
I would. If you can press the button, I cannot, though.
I have pressed the button
I
for you.
Cannot. All right, let's see what happens.
27.
You got
27.
27.
right.
What spell level is this? This is a 5th level spell. Okay, he's
Sixth.
Sixth.
6th level spell. Okay, it fails. So as it tries to hit that third suit of armor, it just wells up inside of it and keeps bouncing around. It seems to be totally hollow. But the other two take full damage. That's 51 points of electricity. Boop, boop, boop. They are both zapped pretty hard. Okay.
Well, that's something. It's annoying that happened, but all right.
But I think it makes total sense under the circumstances.
It's fine.
And here, I'll number all of them for you. Okay. So yeah, that was number 3 at the back. That appears to not be a... there's no actual creature inside that suit of armor.
I see. All right. Good to know.
Okay.
Those first
anything
two did
else
connect
on
at
your
least.
turn?
I suppose Phelan will go ahead and take a chomp. Well, in theory, Phelan will take a chomp at number 1 since it's right there.
Okay.
Can Phelan's character sheet load?
If it doesn't, I can
No.
roll it for you.
If you would like to take a chomp for me,
Sure. You just usually.
I'm just gonna have
Jaws
you
attack?
go ahead and.
Yeah, sure. I'll just play it.
Jaws.
Jaws
Yeah, you
attack.
just take care of Greshy and Phelan for me.
Well, luckily I have good
Jaws
luck
attack
on my
1.
rolls, so 33 will hit.
All right. Go ahead and do damage.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll damage for you. Wait, did that actually roll? What happened? There we go.
It did.
23
All right.
points of piercing plus 1 electricity.
All right, that's pretty good. And he gets to attack, so he can take a second attack there.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't actually subtract.
And he does have flanking.
That's true.
Because Greshy is riding.
Fuck, that should have been a crit, regardless. So,
Oh, really?
roll damage again. Yep. Those guys
Alright.
are weak. So that's
So I can
another
get that impression.
15 plus 2, so 17 more damage from that crit. And then you're having him attack again.
Aye.
So I'm just darting around all over my monitor. Phelan.
I'm so. I mean, I'm.
That's
I'm.
fine. 24. Does 24 hit? Yes. Me, it does
26 with flanking.
hit. Oh, 26
Okay,
is something.
excellent.
It'll still hit, no crit. So go ahead and roll
Alright.
damage me. Okay. That one looks like 18 plus 2 points of damage, GM.
All right, for 20 points of damage there. Excellent.
Okay, 20 points of damage. Phelan is bites at the stump of the right arm is the stump arm now. Phelan bites at the upper arm that's left and just yanks that off of this guy. He's bleeding profusely. This kind of gelatinous congealed blood onto the ground, and just makes a low moan.
It took a lot of damage and it's still going.
Yeah.
Good God.
Doesn't care.
All
Not
right.
That's their
alive.
thing.
Okay. The zombie ogre will grab. I guess. It's still got a club in one hand, so this one's left-handed somehow. it will, swing its club. It'll do a wide swing at Greshy and Phelan with one action. That doesn't look great, but 26 to hit. Greshy and Phelan's AC.
Won't hit either.
Okay.
No.
And then it will do a second wide swing. It'll try and hit Gunn and Phelan. That's even worse.
I should have read the rest of this. If you fail to target a particular creature, this doesn't change how the spell affects any other targets the spell might have.
Oh,
Womp
interesting.
womp. Oh well.
Okay. Next time.
Specifically says later on in that. Yep.
So,
Okay.
so it automatically would have bounced to somebody else?
Yeah, it would have
Okay.
continued on.
Okay.
Good.
In that case, I'll go ahead and roll the reflex saves for the other. We're not that far from that turn. I'll just do the other. It'll keep bouncing.
All right.
That's a failure. But not a crit failure. That one's a crit failure. And the guy in the back got a natural 20, so he crit succeeds with his added reflex.
Well, it stops at 10 anyway.
And that was 51 points of damage, I think I said. So
Aye, 51
number four
electric
takes
damage
51, and this one takes 102. Okay, yeah, number 6 takes 102 points of electricity damage. 3, 5, 7, 8 all like rattle with electricity, but are not affected at all.
I
Sorry,
see.
so back to the present. Number 1 got his 2 big
I
swings
apologize
in.
for
No, it's good to know.
That's fine.
reading
number 2
things
doesn't actually have to
incompletely.
move.
I don't think
Number
so.
2 is going to swing his big ass club, his BAC, at Greshy Phelan. Attack 1. Sunday, I don't remember their bonus. 32 to hit Greshy and Phelan.
I believe 32 hits both of them.
Okay, Greshy has a +1 to
I'm-
AC from.
Going off of memory,
Right.
but
That's a good point.
I
can
believe
just,
that still hits both of them.
I
I can't recall off the top of my head, but I think Greshy's at 30. Right.
And Greshy's at 30. Yep. Okay. You are correct. Good guess.
Okay.
Or good memory.
Mhm.
Okay, so that'll hit both. In that case, 15 points of
Should
bludgeoning
I-
damage to Greshy.
Yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
Okay.
My
and
eyes are on
22.
that big guy for the reaction.
22 points of bludgeoning damage to Phelan. Are you able to do
Alright.
the health deductions?
15 Greshy, 22 Phelan. Maybe? Might be getting control back finally. It seems it's slow, but it's coming back. Okay. Might have character sheet control. Yay.
Yay! Okay.
Here we go.
That was that. Number 2.
That took a
Number
while.
4 is going to do a similar thing. Wide swing, Greshy and Phelan. That won't hit.
Oh, that's good.
That will not hit either. And number 6 can also reach from there. I'll also swing.
Can he really?
Yes. These are very
It's got
long
15
clubs.
foot.
Yep.
Good God. All right.
It does.
I mean, all right then, but damn.
No, on both of its swings, it misses. So, all right. Top of the round.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
The headless lord is on fire. It sort of adds to his menacing presence, I guess. What is he gonna do? Yeah, in fact, his menacing presence kicks it up a notch. The flames seem to grow larger and larger around him. I need all 5 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of you to make will saves, please.
Mhm.
Oh, this is a fear
Right, we'll
effect.
save.
It's a fear effect. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that is a. Oh, sure.
Ah, whatever.
One from Gunn.
I just die from being afraid.
That is literally possible. Don't joke.
Greshy has a
States in the house.
33.
So yeah, Greshy has 33.
Rock
Asher,
has a.
Yes,
Rock also has a natural 1.
rocking me.
Asher and Rock
Phelan
have
has a
natural ones
32.
for 20 and 21. Phelan's got 32. Gunn's got
Are
a
you guys
41.
going to hold on to those, or are you gonna hero points?
I'm
Rock
cold
is little, so
with
it kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
right.
Rock's terrified of
And
this
I'm already
flaming-
scared. I'm already frightened.
I like that you two are the
You
ones
shouldn't be anymore.
furthest away from this thing.
You shouldn't be
You're the
anymore. I
ones in the
think you-
back.
I think,
Undude.
yeah, that's what I meant to ask. Is my frightened gone? I think I was frightened too. Is it
Two-
gone
Oh,
after
you were
my
frightened
turn,
too?
or?
It should go down
2
at the
turns
end
ago
of
you
your
were
turn.
frightened too.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're
Okay, so it's
defrightened.
the end. So I am.
Yes. So
Ah,
you are
just when I got unfrightened.
yes, you're freshly frightened. So Asher and Rock are both frightened 3 and fleeing for 1 round.
Goodbye.
Gunn is totally fine. Greshy and Phelan got 33, 32, which are successes, so they're both frightened 1.
All right, Greshy gets a critical success on successes, so he's fine. But
Okay.
Phelan is frightened 1.
All right. And the headless lord will kind of stomp around in the back. Oh, actually, yeah, he'll
He's
stomp
so
around
angry.
over here. Something like that.
Rumph, rumph, rumph.
Yeah,
Okay,
Stomp down there.
Gunn, your turn, followed by Asher.
Okay. Well, the first piece of good news is that Gunn's Aura of Courage will kick in at the end of his turn and reduce all allies' frightened condition by 1 within 15 feet, which is everybody.
Very nice.
So before they have a chance to flee. And then with my actual actions this turn, well, except Rock, I guess. Rock has a chance to flee right now. And so he probably has to do that.
Rock acts at the end of your turn. Is how it should work if he doesn't act on your turn. Oh, I
Okay.
see. Oh, yeah. If
Well,
you give him actions,
Yeah,
he needs
I'm
to
not
use
going
the
to.
actions
I'm not going to
flee.
give him actions.
Okay. Yes.
That's kind of a funny little
he's
circumstance.
still.
but,
I would
no,
still
I'm gonna
say
go ahead and
he kicks in before your Aura of Courage probably kicks in.
makes
so,
sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. It's not like during the end of turn phase or anything.
Right. He's
he
at
moves,
the end
it's
of your actions, but
just
before
after
your end
me.
of turn. Yeah.
So I'm gonna slash at the zombie creature in front of me that's taken pretty good damage.
Okay. So from the darkness, you
Continuing
strike.
to drive it back with a 32,
32.
going for his other arm.
That'll crit. Double damage.
That's a crit?
Yep, that is a crit.
They're just.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay,
Then we
you
have,
easily just slice through.
50 points.
Yep, you slice off his other arm, and in the process, cut through his torso. You don't cut all the way through his body,
Sonic boom.
but the body does repel off your blade with the sonic boom. And the zombie
That's
collapses
not,
and
that doesn't do
pieces
anything in
of
an AoE.
metal all go flying everywhere as his armor
Okay.
kind of falls apart.
Yeah.
Can I?
that was awful showy.
Yep. Can I step here into that?
Yes,
Square
you can
then?
step into his space.
Okay. I will step up and strike at the number 2 creature.
In
the same fashion,
Reach number 2.
Backswing.
You have a
on the
reach weapon?
diagonal there, aren't I? One. No, but it looks like he's in the square on my corner.
It's formatted weird, but he should be. He's within. This is
Is he
square.
not?
Number
was
2.
up. If I step down, no, number 2, this guy.
He's on.
You just moved him.
You just moved him out of the way, but he
No,
was.
this was where he was standing. Maybe it didn't refresh.
No. Huh. He was one space up on
On my screen as well.
Okay, that is odd. I moved him like that
All right,
just to see if it would refresh on your screens, but this is where he
Okay,
is.
well then instead of a step, then
Sorry, I'm not trying to control you.
no.
I guess this is
Instead of
Roll20
a step,
updating.
instead of a step, I'm gonna come into here. I'm gonna move all the way
Okay,
up here.
yeah, you just charge in. Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll take my swing at number 4 then, who's in the center of their formation. Not that these
Okay.
guys are going to be intimidated, but with a 32 to hit.
This is another crit. Double damage.
Sonic booms throwing out left and right. 26 and 37.
It's exploding armor.
It's like 63.
Yeah, that is 63
think-
points. Mixed damage as a sonic boom explodes in the room. Fortitude save. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing that it can do.
Acid
Fortitude.
damage.
Yes, it succeeds the fortitude save. Otherwise, and the armor is corroding. Okay. For that much. Alright, the armor pieces just kind of start falling apart. It was hardly protected by this armor to begin with. It was already shoddy quality.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. At the end of your turn, everyone within
That's-
15 feet
that
of
is
you
my turn.
gets the aura.
Yes,
Correct.
so actually Asher and, and Rock don't anymore.
Like, oh no.
You have
we're back.
defeated yourself.
Yes, I have.
So
I watched
Phelan's...
it happen. I was like, ah.
But Phelan gets better.
Phelan's
Phelan-
look good. Phelan's
Phelan
fine.
reduces fear down to 0. Asher,
Perfect.
it's your turn. You are frightened 3 and you are fleeing.
I have to run.
So you have to
I am in-
run.
I can't really see on my map where to go.
Oh, that
It's all
might
black
be
for me.
true because Gunn just walked forward with the light.
So what happens here?
So you actually don't know where you're fleeing to.
I mean, you remember there was a
scared
room
of it in the
behind
dark.
you. You
All
don't
right, I'm
forget
gonna
that.
move.
Well, it's more just a question of does he get turned around if he can't see where he's at?
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to do it pace by pace. So 5, 10, 15.
I guess we'll just follow the adventures of Asher.
Sorry, continue. I think I was trying to make sure you could get past the plot. So you go
40,
charging into
that's
the other room.
1.
You see,
There's
it's a
still
boss
that.
fight. You get locked into the
So did-
rooms.
There's still
so
that
did
acrid
Rock, I
smell
think.
of the smoke. Oh yeah, Rock should also be.
He'd probably be
Wait.
Alright, I have to
flying backwards and then
forward.
bonks into a.
20. Oh, there's a body here.
Yeah, you run into the golem body. You hear the flapping sounds of Rock to the south as he's running into bookcases.
Alright, this is my second move. I can get so far. I am so fast. I'm gonna keep going along the swamp path.
Asher, you're gonna go back into the field that shrinks people.
Asher goes darting back into that room.
Jason's got to pull out the book again.
I have to go confirm that
He's got to
actually
go-
happens.
He's got to go verify whether or not Asher shrinks down.
Give me a fortitude save, Asher, as you rush back into the kind of lobby space where you fought that hill giant before.
Oh, this is disastrous.
Because you're immediately disoriented.
Where's my foot? Okay. A 33 is
33. Okay, you
That's
feel
actually pretty good.
you feel yourself get dizzy as everything starts to shrink around you, and or then like grow and then shrink and then grow. But you manage to kind of shake it off. You're already terrified at this point, but you manage to like maintain some semblance of sanity. There's no effect.
Hooray. And so that would be the end of my turn. Does that mean I'm still frightened 3, just not running?
The frightened goes down every turn at the end of every turn, so you drop to frightened 2. So you're frightened 2 now.
And is fleeing gone now, or does
Yes,
that
fleeing
continue?
was just for the 1 round. Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, you hear a rumbling sound in the wall behind you. As
Oh, for fuck's sake!
No. Certainly this isn't what's happening.
Forge Fiend pops out of the wall, knocking over some
This
bookcases.
motherfucker right here.
He has to make the fort save.
Yes.
Natural. Tell me it's a natural.
Can you see that? It's a natural
Yeah.
one.
Natural one.
Yes.
No.
What a loser. They found a way to defeat it, everyone.
New pet.
As he
For
pops out
Asher?
of the wall, the Forge Fiend shrinks smaller and smaller. And it screeches as its body becomes minuscule in size. Well, that was that. I guess. What can it do? I guess it can still do some things. Okay.
It's gonna bite me.
Fuck.
Asher found his animal companion.
Trying to update the art.
Asher has a new
okay.
familiar.
Okay, amusingly, I don't think it affects this. So, all right, it opens up one of its mouths, the big belly mouth, and whoa, a little ball of flame comes shooting out. Why did I go away from it? There you are. Sorry, that's plus your bonus. Mouse is in the way. 30 to hit Asher.
Does that actually? No, it does not hit me.
Does not hit. Okay, so a little ball of flame goes flying past you, and poofs against the wall.
I would laugh if I had like died to this thing. Like ha ha ha. Oh.
Greshy, back to you.
Well, this is probably terribly irresponsible to blow these now versus later, but when do I get a chance to actually cast Chain Lightning twice in a row? So we're going to do that. I don't know if it's actually casting or not.
That's a lot of creatures. I guess I might as well start rolling some.
There's lots of
reflex saves.
creatures. Oh, there it goes.
I already determined that that's not enough. So number 2 fails. Number 4. What's the DC? 31. Number 4 crit fails.
31 now.
Number 6 crit fails. And Headless Lord. This is reflex, right?
Aye.
So where's your reflex save? There it is. Headless Lord succeeds. Okay,
so he takes half damage. So it's 47. I ended up rolling it thrice because I was trying to get to actually roll it all.
Okay,
But 47 would be the correct one.
47 twice
be,
is
what,
94 to number 4. Yeah, number 4 just is you get that black outline with the see-through skeleton look from Smash Brothers on number 4, as it's just kind of shocked in place. Number 6 also takes the 46, and the Headless Lord takes half of 46, which is 23. Okay. I forgot to roll the Headless Lord's fire damage.
All right.
Asher, what was the fire damage?
Oh, you did. It was 1d12, I think.
1d10.
1d10.
1d10, okay.
Excuse me.
It failed to
I was
get
gonna
rid
ask,
of it.
like, did he
And
still get hurt?
yeah, he took 6 points of fire damage. And did not. He's still on fire. Okay, sorry. Yeah, number 4 is down. Number 2 and 6 remain. Steadfast.
All right. Well, Greshy's going to use his final action to let's step up to help going out over here. And so Phelan will step into position and then take a chomp at number 2.
Okay.
With a roll of the dice wherever that sheet went. That is a 27 to hit.
27 will hit, roll damage.
Would a 29 crit?
No.
Because it is flanked. Okay. Just occurred to me that might be the case. They seem to have low AC.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
that would be 18 points of damage.
Okay, 18 points of mixed piercing electricity. Alright.
Zappy. Sharpie.
That leaves their turns. So, this one here. Yeah, number 2 is going to... Oh, those are other things. Ignore that. Does it have to be? Oh, it does. Okay, never mind then. Sure. Yeah, it'll just do a regular old wide swing. It'll try and hit Phelan and Gunn in one attack. That is 27 to hit. That will probably miss both of you.
Correct.
The second swing, lower than that, so it will not hit.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 is going to stomp forward towards the magical darkness, towards Gunn and Greshy, to kind of block you in there, and we'll try and do a wide swing again. This one's targeting Greshy Phelan. What's that?
Right.
That's a 33 to hit, which I think we determined was your
Hits
AC.
both.
Okay.
Greshy and Phelan.
I hits both.
Oh yeah, even with the
I'll
plus
go ahead
one.
and use my champion's reaction to reduce that to each of them by, well, yeah. Assuming he goes through with it,
Yeah, he's going through with it.
he'll take the
He's a zombie. He feels no guilt.
he'll take the -2, take the -2 stun, the 4 persistent charisma damage, and then Greshy and Phelan get to reduce the damage by 12 each.
Okay. Well, Phelan takes only 12, so he's reduced to 0. Greshy takes 25, so -12 would be 13.
Alright. Nice, cool, even 100 hit points left.
Okay. Yeah, the zombie
Nice.
under the weight of guilt holds back just enough to kind of like smash Greshy, but kind of just lightly tap Phelan. That was his first strike.
Dink.
His second action is going to be to kind of back away. Round 4. The headless lord. What has he got?
Still a bit on fire there.
He is still on fire, yes.
He does not seem to care.
You hear a voice echo out in Yotun, I suppose. I shall deal with you myself for the master's cause. He says as he kind of stomps forward, knocking over statue number 7. As he kind of stomps forward towards Gunn. And is going to swing. Does he need to get all the way up to you? Actually, yes, he does. Okay. Yeah, he approaches and with his little stubby little axes is going to swing one down at Gunn. That's not great. That's only a 27 to hit on the first attack.
It's a miss.
Okay, second attack is worse than that. I don't even need to total. It's worse than that, so it's not gonna hit. Okay, so yeah, he comes over, starts swinging. D20, only a 10, so he needs to take another D10 of fire damage. He takes 9 points of fire damage as he continues to burn. Gunn.
And the boy that attacked us that I used my thing on would take, I think it's 5 points of good damage from
number 6.
from the
Yeah.
So if it's evil, which I assume it probably is.
Yep. It is very evil. Okay, Gunn.
I will strike at the headless lord,
Okay.
and I will. Oh wait, he spoke in Jotun, so I don't know what he said.
Yeah, you could just hear the voice echoing out.
It's a little weird. Is he
That's your
speaking at all?
I have a
Yes.
42. It is weird. 42 to hit.
42 will crit. Roll damage.
All right. That is 29 and 25, so 54.
54 points.
Slashing.
Slashing Sonic Acid. Yeah, you thrust your sword into him, piercing his flesh through the armor. Blood bleeds out, coagulates on the floor immediately.
Little more sonic booms, more acid splashes.
Needs to do
And,
that. He saves against the sonic boom. And his acid is on his armor.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Is
it's in
there
the armor.
anything? Do I have anything better to do than just keep whacking?
In Jotun, you hear,
Looks like a.
Master, I will do this for you. I will succeed where the others have not.
Gosh, I really wish I could speak Jotun so I could ask him who his master was, or demand that he tell me.
Too bad.
Yep, that's about it. I think I'm gonna just keep on whacking.
Okay, swing away.
Attack 2, 28.
28 to same target. Headless Lord. 28 is a miss. You swing again. This time he drops his axe down, one of his axes down right in front of him, and you just kind of sword collides directly with the axe, and he kind of brings it to the ground. Scrape, and there's sparks that fly. And it's all cool. Asher.
All right. Well, in that case,
Oh, sorry. You...
no, I got a.
Oh yeah, you have
third
more action. Sorry, ignore me.
And also we have Rock. Rock still has to
Yes.
be now that he's unfleeing, he can probably try and make his way back to the light carefully. So will you? Because I can't
Sure.
see him and
Yeah, I'll
manipulate him,
move
but
him
I'll ask you to do that.
Yep.
And I'm.
Oh well, he can't see.
Yeah, he can. Maybe he'll try and walk back.
Um,
You can see the light somewhere in the distance.
How much of the light can he see?
Um,
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay, he's hopping around.
take my third strike, but I'm going to take it at the armor that's next to the headless lord here.
Okay.
And that's a 22.
22 will hit. Roll damage.
All right.
So on the headless lord's
For 30
block, you then
points.
rotate and instead strike at the armor beside him.
Yep.
24 points of slashing, an extra 10 from the weakness, and 6 from Sonic Acid. As you slice this one, like one of its legs almost clean off. It's now kind of hobbling on one leg. Now we jump to Asher.
Stand your ground.
I have a question.
Yes.
I think the answer is no. But the gloves of storing, it says item. Does that mean I cannot put a very small creature in my gloves of storing?
Correct. It would need to be a corpse, yeah.
Darn it. Well, it might be a corpse when it comes back out. Alright. Well, that's okay. I don't actually know where it is
It's
on my map.
it's barely visible. It's here. It's in the dim light.
Oh, I'm gonna grapple you. Alright.
That's where the fireball came from.
Alright, we're grappling. I'm gonna pick
Okay.
it up.
Oh boy. All right.
Asher runs
move
off into the
over.
darkness. We kill the Lord, and then we turn around like, "Where's Asher?" And he comes
I
back
wanna
carrying
pick it up
the
like
tiny,
this.
just carrying
Like
the
far
tiny.
away from me.
Okay, attempt an athletics check.
Look what I found.
Yeah, stop this
I
at
brought
once.
it home. Can we keep it?
Athletics, you said?
Yes, athletics, please.
I'm gonna be like, stop.
Ooh.
A 23.
There's a 23. You may use a hero point to reroll if you wish, but
Is this
For the
time?
comedy? For the comedy?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's.
For the band?
Oh, what if it's worse though?
For the band?
You also
For the
have 8
band.
points you can add.
How many?
For the band?
25% chance of it getting
Oh
worse.
yeah, give me those chat points. We're re-rolling.
All right, 8 points.
We're gonna grapple those. Give me those 8. A 31 plus 8, so 39.
9.
I'm grappling this thing.
This is
You're
a
taking it.
And it's tiny, so
Yeah.
Fortitude
Come
DC
here.
in small. Yeah, you reach down and the camera cuts to behind it. It's just looking up at this giant Asher hand reaching for it straight at the camera. And yeah, you grab this thing and just pick it up. It's kind of squirming.
All right. Yeah, you're coming with me. We're going to a room where there's lots of scrappy things. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3. I think I just have one more movement.
watch out because apparently it still built as full-size fireballs.
I'll face it away from me.
You bring it in, you brought in your own mobile, like, fireball shooter.
Alright, we get to here.
Okay, so you carry it back towards.
I'll
You can
take
kind
you
of
to a
see
room
some
with
of the light.
lots of armor. Stop trying to bite me.
Chat's giving you all
I don't know
the,
if you can
the full
understand me at
luck
all.
back. 4, 5,
Give it
6,
back.
7, 8. Is that
We're
all 9?
taking this in.
I was going to say, I think you
That's
actually
8.
ended up better off.
I think it's just 8, right? Unless I can't count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No,
What
it's
an
just 8.
appropriately
Okay.
named.
Okay, well, it's the creature's
in.
turn, the Forge Fiend. He's gonna try and wriggle his way out.
Does he understand my language, or does he only know his one?
Is one screamy language?
You don't know.
It's screamy.
I'll never know.
You hear a very high-pitched voice yell, "Let go of me! Release me!
Yes, we can-
Human!" First attempt fails. Second attempt fails. Third attempt fails. It is wriggling desperately to try and get out of your grip.
He was going to say, each attempt is worse because they're all attacks, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all counted as attacks, so each one is weaker and weaker.
So,
Greshy, your turn.
you're basically screwed. Alright, well, I just used all 2 of my big blow spells, and all of them are still standing, which is kind of annoying. Phelan's going to go ahead and take a couple chomps out of number 2 since he's right there.
Okay.
We're going to start with attack number 1. 26, I imagine, should hit
26
number
will
2.
hit. Yep.
Alright, so 24 piercing damage, 1 electric. So
Okay,
25
that
total.
is enough. Phelan just jumps out, chomps into this guy's chest area. The armor is going to collapses in on itself and kind of crumples to the ground afterward. There's a low groan and a heavy thud as he hits the ground. That armor is down.
Well, that's excellent. How easy would you say is it for statues to be toppled?
If there's nobody in it, pretty easily. Just kind of brush past them.
Alright. Well, then Phelan's going to move and encircle around to get himself to the far side of the creature so he can help flank for Gunn.
Okay, so yeah, Greshy kicks his heels in. Phelan charges and knocks over 2 of the suits of armor on the way, but manages to wrap around the back of the headless lord.
knocks him aside, and then he's going to cast, with his other 2 actions, Produce Flame, and he's going to send a little fireball at this headless thing.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to like fire that much. Not a great roll, though. Does a 24 hit?
24... That will not hit. The fireball flies out and just gets added to the flames. The flames grow larger.
Alright, well.
More terrifying.
Well, I did some good. Maybe. Question mark.
Okay. Let's see. Their turn. 5, 10, 15, 25 to here. One of number 6, the last remaining.
Alright, that's severely rude. Only one of us can use the flanking rules.
Armored giant sets up a flank right behind you, just kind of stomps around to the backside, creating this nice little diagonal line across the room.
Reminds me of those games checkers.
Jump.
Asher, we need you in here to jump.
I'm coming.
Clear us out.
It's Connect 4.
I've been dinged.
He's going to attack.
Pretty sneaky, sis.
A 36 to hit Asher, Greshy and Phelan, sorry. Minus, sorry, this one's still, so that should be minus 2, which is 34. But it's flanking.
It still would hit both of them.
Okay. Damage, let's do that in here. Damage to
That's
Greshy.
too far for me to do the thing again.
That's alright.
Damage to Greshy is 18 after the strength reduction, and to Phelan is 15.
Alright. That hurts. We're holding in there for the moment.
The guilt fades.
It's gonna be a hard round, though.
I think that was the
It
last
still
one.
has it still has persistent charisma damage on it, or persistent good damage rather.
Oh, does that stick around? Okay.
So it takes another 5 points.
Yep.
All right. Oh, because that was its turn. Right. 5 points. Okay.
Let me
But now it's done, right?
Whatever it is.
Oh.
No, it's persistent.
Oh, right. It's persistent.
I put it in the.
I'm silly. Yes. Divine Smite. That's where it's coming from. Okay, it rolled a 9. That sticks around. Okay. Top of the round 5, the Headless Lord's turn. It is going to drop both axes to either side and kind of whirl like a spin attack, doing a wide attack versus Gunn and Phelan.
Alright. Wow.
That's 34 to Gunn. It would be 36 to Phelan.
Yeah, it does
I
hit.
will react by raising my shield,
Okay.
which puts my AC to 35. So
Okay. So Gunn
Causing
blocks
the
it,
attack to
but
miss.
Phelan takes the damage.
Phelan does get hit.
Okay. So I'm rolling the right dice. Yes. 28 points of slashing damage. Plus
Great.
4 points of negative damage.
Alright.
As the spin slices through Phelan's armor, cuts his chest a bit, or upper torso, and the spot immediately kind of necroses a little from the strike. That was one action. Second action will be to swing at. Oh. I missed that. That's okay. Oh well. It's fine. 41 to hit. Sorry, not 41. Minus that. 36 to hit Gunn as he brings another axe down overhead.
that is a hit.
Okay. Another that. Plus
I'll
that.
do a shield block reaction though, I think.
Okay.
Because I have a second reaction that can only be used for shield blocking.
All right. So it's 24 points of damage. 4 of that is negative. The first 20 is slashing.
Okay. The shield has a hardness of 13.
So then you would take 7, and it would take 7, I believe.
Yep,
Well,
and then plus the negative.
Right.
Like, I don't think hard shield blocks negative.
Oh, is he going to be a little wuss and just walk away like that?
Well, with his third action, he'll back away out of flanking.
That's extremely rude. I don't appreciate that.
Got ahead, he's smart.
Yes, my sire. You hear him say under his, well, lowly. It's kind of just a low mumble. And that's it. That's it for his turn. Oh, right. He needs to D20. It's a 6, so he still takes his D10. Well, you'd take that either, right? But 1 point of fire damage. As he still gets burned. The acid was... it was 3d6 acid, right?
That's not persistent.
Oh, it's just one time. Okay,
The acid
never
is
mind
not persistent.
then. You're right.
It's just one time.
I was thinking it was persistent on the armor. But, okay. It was not enough to break the armor the last one. Okay, done.
That'd
Your
be quite mean.
Yeah, so it would be quite mean, I guess.
Unless
I'm
Gunn
gonna
just kept critting.
I'm gonna go charging after him. Like,
Can you cut him off for the pass?
I think 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get right here. Well, can I get around him? It'll take me 2 actions. Yep, I'll use 2 actions
To
go.
like, walk around the south side of him
hit between him and the.
and the corridor?
Yep.
Sure. Okay, so you kind of interpose yourself between him and the corridor to the northeast, blocking this exit. If that's what he was
Not
doing.
so fast. Well, in any case, I'll be in a good flanking position as well,
Mm-hmm.
and I can take a strike.
All right. Take your
With my
swing.
third
Swing. Swingy swing.
To have a 36 to hit.
36 will hit. Was that a crit? I forgot. That's not a crit. That's just a hit. Hit, please. Damage.
Okay. We have 22 points of slashing damage, since that seems to be working okay.
So 14 and 8. Yep, 22 points of mixed damage. That is enough. So you swing in, get behind him, and then just like slice right through his chest. He kind of stops, turns towards you, and you'll never defeat Master Mokmurian, he says as he, this time in common, as he collapses to the ground.
Ooh.
His body is still in flames. Asher.
What's going on with Asher?
My little creature
That's our little
child
side quest.
is my new friend, regardless of what
This
he's
is like
saying.
the best possible result out of this entire combat.
Is Asher off on his own little adventure with his newfound friend, the Forge Fiend?
Do you have a jar you can stick it in?
I think he felt the jar.
So you do have to spend
probably
at
true.
least one action maintaining the grapple.
Okay, that's fine. I can. Oh no, I've lost count. I think I get to about here. I guess I'll maintain the grapple.
You just have to reroll the grapple check, or
Do I have to reroll,
Yeah.
or just I say I? Okay.
Yeah, you have to re-roll. Yeah, you have to do another athletics check to keep him healthy.
well, you've got all your points back if you want
Yeah.
to throw them at it again.
I'm using those points again.
No. 8 points.
my
Greshy,
athletics.
Gunn, look what I found.
Oh god, a
good thing you
28.
did.
28. Versus.
that enough?
What was his number?
Oof.
What's that?
Child.
28 is enough to keep holding him.
Okay,
Damn it.
we're moving again.
He's wriggling, but
Hooray
you.
for fool luck.
I move?
Oops.
Oh.
Yeah, you can move through the wall is about right there. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm trying to replenish.
Alright, we get here.
Carrying the tiny forge feet in your grasp,
That is my
you
turn.
reach the
What
edge
are
of
they
the
doing?
shadow.
Hello, everyone.
What are
So it's just kind
Look
of
what
holding
I
up the...
found.
Oh, good lord.
Release me! Release me! No! Oh my word, this is like what we just got out of the stupid dice. No.
Look, everyone.
Switching
Me and my new
dice.
friend.
Goodbye, Pathfinder 2 dice. I'm switching back to my Starfinder. Oh, thank you, chat, for the bad omens.
I gave you more bad omens than you have room for.
That's okay. I appreciate it. I'll still go up to. I'll go up to 9. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it my turn now?
It's Greshy's turn.
I'm supposed to do something. How do I follow up on Asher just deciding to catch a fucking boogeyman from Monsters Nightmares?
Very small. I don't know why you guys are having trouble with them.
Oh, what a dick. Greshy is going to rub Phelan's fur and remind him what a good boy he is.
What about
And giving him some healing. He has 10 hit points.
well, good point.
So that was a
48 plus
terrible roll, but
18.
that's fine.
66.
So 66.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's still down quite a bit, but
What's his total even? I'll look at it. 126. is
126. So he's about 50 down. But he starts to look a little bit better, and then he lunges forward to take a couple of chomps at this one. That's a 34 to hit. Number 6.
Yes, that will hit. That is a crit. Roll double.
All right. Roll double, so 20 and then 26, so 46 points of mixed damage.
Okay, so you do the little rub, good boy, and Balen go woof, and it just leaps out and it chomps this guy as well, taking him out. Crunching him solidly.
Great. Oh,
And at this point,
that was an awful
combat's over.
Ah! Let me go!
You hear the forge feet screech.
Look who I found.
I'll
You guys
destroy
killed
you!
everything. Oh my god.
Are they they're not supposed to look that cute when they're small.
They're very cute. Also, what am I supposed to do?
It tries to,
I didn't-
but one of its little maws opens up and like tries to bite your finger, but it just
Oh,
it doesn't pierce the flesh.
oh.
It's like when a kitten bites, it's sharp and it hurts, but it's not really...
Yeah,
Well.
it's piercing, but it doesn't go all the way through. It's like a little sting.
I'm
Oh.
curious. With
All
this
right.
like room full of armor, why were you attacking us? Couldn't you just eat this?
Made a deal with Mugmirian.
It sounds like it was a mistake.
Well, they're all dead.
I didn't
now.
want to. I just wanted to eat. But he made me, he captured me, he tortured me.
Oh no. Well, I don't have plans on torturing you. Well, maybe I do. I'm not good at bluffing. I don't have plans on torturing you. But it's really annoying that you keep coming after us.
But that's
You
what
do
I'm
need to
supposed
stop
to do.
that.
That's my job.
You need to get a new job.
What if we murdered your boss? Then you wouldn't have that job.
You would
Would you
never
like
be
to
able
help
to
us
murder
murder your boss?
Mugmirian. He's too powerful.
We just killed all his friends in here.
They don't compare to the power of the Master. You're all doomed.
There's only one Oh my goodness. But like the slim chance that we did kill him, which we probably might do. Oh, that sounds good.
We probably might.
Doesn't have good diplomacy. Asher is not good at making deals.
The
You're also
little
very small. We could step on you.
give me diplomacy or intimidation, Asher.
I'm being diplomatic. Good luck to me.
Oh, that's all I want to do.
A 20.
Ignore those.
Yeah.
Not even sure where this came from. They just happened.
Okay, you got a 7 on the die for a 20. The Forge Fiend continues to wriggle in your arms, trying to break free.
Sure.
No.
I think we should just be done with it.
Greshy, is this? Yeah, this doesn't seem likely to work to you, does it?
I don't think so.
Let me go!
What is this creature? Is it some kind of
I don't even know. I
construct?
didn't realize it was a real thing.
Is it some kind of construct?
Oh, it's quite loud.
Sure. Kill it.
Just whack it against the.
I guess I'm gonna have to take it out back and kill it. All right. Does anyone? I guess I have this dagger here.
There's
but
just a constant
do you want to
scream.
stab it, Greshy?
I don't know why you're arguing. Just kill the damn thing. I don't care with what. I don't care how you do it. Just shut it up.
All right.
I mean, Greshy, it's some kind of infernal construct, right? Nothing.
you.
It's just like breaking a doll,
It's
right?
but
say?
it's also
That's my-
kind of
I
demonic.
don't know, but
it's
that's
not good.
okay.
It's not a good thing. Don't keep it alive.
Okay, demonic toy.
It's evil.
What were
Robot.
you doing before
Um,
Marion?
You succeeded your check before. It's more like an elemental. It's not a construct.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Aye. It just likes to devour things. It's what it exists to do.
Can't
So,
believe it has this whole room of things to eat, and we are going to go kill the person who's making it do stuff it doesn't want to do, and it's being this stubborn.
it did say it was tortured.
That's
It may-
unfortunate.
May not truly believe it has a choice.
I'm sparing our listeners, but it is still screaming.
Yes, I know. I'm just shouting. It's a small baby.
Sure. I'm
It's
going to do
so
it myself.
Small. Here, I'll give it to you. Do you want to hold it, Greshy?
Can I, have Phelan step on it? Can we just crush it?
Yeah, Phelan's gonna step on. You could try and
Wouldn't
intimidate
it?
it.
Wait.
Because you said it's, pretty small at
Wouldn't it
this point,
disappear
right?
into the. If you let it touch the
Yeah.
ground, it'll probably
I
disappear.
don't want it to touch the ground.
Oh, that's a fair point. I mean, I guess I could just have
holding it
Phelan
like
eat.
this.
I could have Phelan
Yeah.
eat it.
Just have Phelan chew it up.
All right, Phelan. Open your mouth. I'm gonna slowly put it in.
We're
Phelan-
feeding-
Phelan looks at it and frowns, and kind of whines.
We're feeding the Babadook to a dog. We're feeding
Phelan
the
doesn't
fucking
seem
children.
very enthused by this, but you could try to convince him to do it with a.
Well, you don't
nature
have to
check.
eat it. We just need you to chew it up. You can
Chew on
spit it out when you're
a little
done.
bit.
I will do a nature check.
I'll bite it.
That's a 28.
He kind of opens his mouth for you to place the screaming Forge Fiend.
Slowly. Here, I won't even let go of it. You could just chew on my hands too. I'll just put it between his teeth.
The Forge Fiend screaming. Phelan chomps this creature. Phelan takes 9 points of fire damage in the process, but is able to otherwise mulch up the tiny Forge Fiend.
Oh.
And kind of
Yeah,
spits him out
get
grumpily on the
mulched.
ground.
Oh,
Good
I'm
work,
sorry,
Asher.
boy.
Yeah.
Now we can.
It kind of
rest.
opens his mouth and his tongue's lolling out. You can see there's
Peacefully.
like some scorch marks on it.
Aw.
We'll
Scarring.
take care of
Sorry,
that.
Galen.
We'll get him some aloe and such. It'll be fine. In fact, I might actually have a leaf in here you can chew on. Should be soothing.
You reach into your pack, pull out a little aloe leaf, and give it to him. He starts chewing it.
Just something
Okay.
to soothe for now. So we
The
want to
darkness
try and
should've-
rest here, or what are we going to do now?
Over here seems. I mean, here seems fine
Does it though? Does it really?
compared to what over there, where there's a giant cauldron. Of,
I mean, it's a fair point, but he also kept
Potion?
talking about his master, and he was making his way toward his master, I'm guessing.
There's also
When you cut him
smoke
off.
coming from down here, I think, if I
do I
remember.
have the?
Yeah, there's some smoke coming out these. So from this chamber to the north, there's what looks like it was maybe a larger hallway with maybe a large door here. Seems to have been collapsed in on. To the northeast, there is another hallway that looks like it maybe bends, and you can see a couple other hallway branches off of it. And where Asher is, the kind of middle of the east side of the room, you can see a
Where did
narrow
our-
hallway with some smoke kind of billowing out.
Where did our bright light go? Or is this it?
You're
Should be
holding the bright light.
60-foot bright.
Oh, whoops. I think I had it on 2020. Oh, because it was a candle. Yeah, I think you had a candle.
But-
you have a...
But
We
yeah,
had
you
a
have a light on
candle,
your
but he
shield.
cast light on himself.
Sorry, yes, I didn't actually
Yeah.
put the light on your shield. Let's do that.
Okay. Blah. Okay, so we've got.
So you can see down the hall
We've had-
where it seems to make a
We've had
turn.
pretty bright light shining off into the side rooms.
Oh, and
For a
Roth
while.
would have caught up. He's no longer frightened.
Poor boy.
Well, that was very interesting how that worked out. Yeah, I think sitting here to try and take a rest and monitoring the hallways is probably pretty good choice at this point. Either
not
something's going to come
scout
down this way or it's not.
All right. Something else of note. I'm starting to be pretty tapped. That was a lot, and it took a lot, but
Yeah. Did a lot of blasting.
a lot of things needed blasting.
Mhm.
And they took a lot to take down too, so.
What do we have left?
I've got a heal, not a super high level heal, but a decent heal. I can get some focus back and try casting some more spells from nature. But I've got haste, can make it a bit quicker.
For Asher, this is the best use of that.
I've got a fear,
Probably
and
unlikely to work on Mugmirian, but
I've got one lightning storm, which is pretty situational.
as long as we have a hasted Asher, I give us a pretty decent chance in a one-on-one.
My downside is my arrows are going quickly. I'm gonna have to stop doing hunted shot if we pop on any
How many more do you
Have-
have?
people. I have 35, but those go pretty fast if I'm doing like 3 shots a turn.
Mm.
I have a few more, I think. Not sure if I already. I don't think I handed over everything that I was carrying. Let me check.
I'll always take
Around.
more arrows.
Oh, no, I did. I already handed you all that I have.
All right, so we have. This is what I have left. So I have to start being a little more conservative with how fast I use them.
That still should be enough for a showdown, I think, with my, especially
Yeah.
if you're just using your heavy blasts.
Yeah, just not another like large group. Probably.
But let's say we try to rest and do some medicine here. Do we have the ability to do more medicine today? Or have we already?
We can keep trying.
Okay.
It's just a matter of having the time and not being interrupted constantly.
I forget. Yeah, I forget if there was a limit on how many times per day you can benefit from.
Only in battle medicine check healing. Battle medicine is a once per day per person, but regular, the limitation is different, and I'm pretty good at it, so shouldn't have any problem bringing us back up. Just more problem of us in battle dealing with. If Machmirian is as good as they seem to think, they may be underprepared.
Yes.
But I also don't think we can sleep here or anything, so.
Right.
Anywho, let me pull out my bandages and start trying to patch some people up.
Okay. Who are you bandaging up?
I can do 4, so Asher, Gunn, myself, and Phelan, since I can't see Rock's health.
Rock's not injured.
I was going to say, I don't think he got hit, so.
Oh, you
Stayed out
can't
of
see Rock's
the
health?
fight.
Oh,
He's
that's...
small
I
ball.
can't for some reason,
Huh.
I
but
can't either.
Here, let me... Oh, yeah, what? This token
how
wasn't set up properly.
curious. And we'll do medicine check.
There you go. You should be able to see it now. Or maybe...
We'll do medicine check DC. I still can't. I will go for the master DC 30.
Okay.
It's a chancy roll. Oh, that's a terrible shite roll. We'll take it.
Yeah,
Well, I guess the
roll
better
if you
question
want
is,
it.
can I get through the full? I do.
Ow, fuck. Hitting myself with stuff.
Yeah, sure. We'll use the reroll.
Okay.
And there's a 33, so that should get us there.
Okay, so success on the master is 2d8 plus 30.
So 36 hit points to everyone. Do need y'all to sit still a bit, but I can get around to you.
While we're waiting, I'll be refocusing.
Okay. So you refocus, regaining 1 focus point. Okay.
Looks like I should use that to heal Greshy, and then we should wait another 10 minutes.
So you guys would have all been gathered up together.
I grouped up down here, so I can actually get to everybody.
Okay.
Except for Rock. Rock can stay there and
Yeah, Rock can
watch down the corridor.
hang out on top of some of the rubble in the doorway. Okay. Yeah, you guys get through the 10 minutes, bandaging each other up. It's eerily silent in here. Since you're
Greshy,
close
let me
enough,
give you a
you can
little
smell like sulfur, sulfuric smell coming out of this tunnel where the smoke's coming from. There's just like a slight sulfur. Burnt charcoal.
I'll
Um,
I'll go lay hands on
Fuming.
Greshy and give him another 36 back.
okay.
Oh, well, thank you. Do you think we can spare another 10 minutes, or should we
I
press
think
on?
so. I think another 10 minutes is probably
Okay, well,
in order.
let's try and connect with nature down here in this strange, eerie pit.
How are you connecting with nature amongst the corpses of ogres.
Greshy is going to try to speak to stone.
Okay.
He's surrounded by natural and somewhat unnatural stone. He's going to see if he can feel resonance with it.
Okay, you
Perhaps feel the song if there's a song singing.
Yeah, you cross your legs and sit and close your eyes and meditate on the stone. There is a voice there, a melody. It's very faint to you. You're not experienced listening to. You're used to listening to the city, Magnamar to Sandpoint to the woods. Despite being a dwarf, you never were quite at home in the caves and mines of dwarven society. So this past few days have been the first time you've really maybe tried to even listen to the stonework. You can hear it. It's there. You regain your focus point. Or however many you're supposed to regain.
Are you?
I assume you still just get one.
2 in this instance.
Oh, 2? Okay. Did you used 2 since you last restored?
I actually used all 3 since I last, so
Okay. Alright.
I just haven't, since we haven't successfully gotten through a chance to restore since then, so.
Okay. And Gunn,
Alas.
just relaxing.
Gunn just comes back, for relaxing. He says, although I will say a little prayer.
Say a little prayer for you.
Okay. So Gunn gets his focus point, Greshy gets his 2. Alright, what do you guys want to do now?
Should we just go? Should we just get out of here?
And go where?
I'm joking. Let's keep going. I really, if we were going to go, we should have.
Do you want to go back in the room that shrinks everyone?
How's this,
Do I? No.
It tries to shrink you again. Did you know that?
I did
I
not know that. I'm glad we know that, though, since we're going to have to leave at some point.
You know that. It's not good.
No, it's not great.
The question is, should we go down the stinky path or the not stinky path?
I don't think we should go down the stinky path. That seems unpleasant.
Sure.
Sure.
But which
Doesn't
one do
smell
you think
bad
is...
to me.
Sure. Please don't make me go down
Okay.
the stinky path.
You know, I'll just take a look down. You know,
Please don't go by yourself either.
Nothing bad happens when I'm by myself.
It literally just did.
Actually, he
Killed
literally
everything.
just randomly won a
Solved.
combat.
Yeah, we solved the problems we were having earlier. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
He wandered off and came back with a tiny forge fiend.
Gunn,
Yeah,
you know I'm
wonders.
all for feeding Asher when it's entertaining. But let's try not to get people killed.
Brawling.
Well, all I'm saying is I don't know which way is going to be worthwhile.
Guess there's only one way to find out.
Well, if you can actually be stealthy this time, Asher, can you do that?
See, I was stealthy. The problem was that I threw a rock.
He's one for
So I
two.
won't be doing that again.
So the whole stealthy aspect of things. We want to continue that and not throw rocks at random monsters we might happen to find.
Checked that one. I checked some of them. They had nothing in them when I looked. Throw a rock. Suddenly, they have zombies in them. Mysteries to me.
Greshy's got nothing to add at this point.
I'll be sneaky. I won't throw rocks anymore.
I guess, Gunn, you left one of Asher's candles on the floor, or did you take it with you?
Oh, that has
You
been
had one of Asher's candles. at
tucked
some
in my
point.
pocket.
Okay.
That's been tucked in my pocket for a while.
Alright.
I took my candle back.
Okay. It's up to you guys. Tell me what you
Is that
want to
what
do.
I'm doing?
I thought
Yeah,
you were gonna.
I thought Asher was scouting.
Yeah.
Oh
he was
yeah,
just
where am
gonna-
I gonna? Where did you guys want me?
He's
to
just
scout,
talking
up or
about it,
down?
but
Weren't you gonna go down the stinky tunnel with
Oh.
the
I
smoke?
just didn't know which one I was going down. I can go
Actually,
down.
does it seem
It's long.
particularly noxious?
No, it's just
'Cause I can-
Feroz.
yeah.
I-
It's got a strong smell, but it's not.
I'm pretty good at holding my breath, so I can probably take a look as well.
Well, Asher, as you walk
Sorry.
over to the passageway, you see just like smoke. The whole passageway is filled with smoke. It's really hard to see very far beyond like 5 feet exactly what's in the room. So you'd have to like walk in deeper, but it does appear to be a long tunnel, or like a narrow hall, I suppose.
Fixing my sound.
Okay.
I think you told me to fix it.
Yeah.
I know what's wrong with it.
It was a little quiet.
Dude. How is this? Is this better? Is it better or worse?
I think it's better.
Okay.
Alright.
So, yeah, I mean, Gunn, do you have any more invisibility, or is it just?
No, I'm out for today.
I have one thing.
But if you like, I'll come with you.
Oh, yeah. I like backup. That's better than having nothing. So if you want to,
Okay.
stick out behind me, I'll sneak best I can.
Okay. So the light illuminates the
My light.
bright white smoke, and the two of you make your way in, kind of covering your mouths as you enter the hallway. That hall opens up to a slightly larger chamber, still smaller than the room you were just in. But this one, you can tell that the smoke is wafting up from some spot on the floor. You can't quite see exactly what it is from where you are in the hall, but if you were to get closer, you might be able to tell what's going on.
I'm going to very carefully follow Asher and make sure I don't step on any holes.
Okay. So you're very
just
carefully
about a
watching your
hole.
feet. Asher steps around
Stick along the wall.
the wall. And yeah, the two of you are just kind of standing there at the edge of the room. You make perception checks as you step inside.
A 36.
In the
36 and a 30. Okay. So Asher spots it first, but Gunn's eyes track pretty quickly to it as well. There's what looks like a fissure, a crack in the center of the room. Runs. I can kind of draw it here, but runs like this diagonally across the room. It's a bit wider in the center, and that seems to be where this smoke is leaking out of. And it's warm in here. It's a lot warmer than in the prior chamber.
I feel like it's like smoke from something burning and not like steam, for example. It's like legit
Correct.
smoke.
Yeah.
Well,
It's legit smoke.
Okay.
You're covering your mouths right now, so you're fine, but you probably wouldn't want to deep inhale
What do
this
you
stuff.
think of this?
Yeah, I'm holding my breath.
Well, I don't think there's anything in this room.
Can
You
you?
could see
Is
the
there anything in
tunnel
this?
continues to the north,
Yeah,
but
let me-
there's no other features of this room.
Oh, I see.
It's otherwise the walls are barren.
Okay.
I'll be careful and see if I can step up here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you make your way around the corner and you can see that this little hall connects back into the main hallway.
That's pretty simple. Look at that. It's just
You
a
can
gross
see,
smoke room.
One of these magic lamps lighting the hall, but you can't quite see where the hall goes until Gunn
Should
steps
we
forth
go
with his
back
shiny
for Greshy?
shield, and then you can see
Hi.
that it opens up to
Wow.
another hallway at the north side.
Should we grab Greshy before we go, or do you want to keep scouting forward?
Yeah, let's have them come through there, but carefully. Like something about this hallway feels weird. The way the Lord stepped through and stopped. Oh, Greshy,
Yeah, there's
do you
Greshy.
see anything wrong in
So-
this corridor here?
Yeah, Greshy hearing
your way
movement
carefully.
makes his way over to the to the other side of the hall, and you can kind of chat across the way.
All right. Greshy's just gonna walk over to see what the hubbub is, I suppose.
Ho! Slow down. Make sure it's safe. I'm worried.
All right, Greshy will keep an eye out for any errant breaks or traps or
Okay, give me a perception check
suspicious things. Perception. 36.
then. Okay. So we're walking along the hall. You can see there's obviously another of these narrow halls that seems to be collapsed here. The structure up above doesn't seem super safe, in that there's lots of cracks in the walls and ceiling, but it doesn't look like it's in danger of any kind of immediate collapse. You continue
Okay.
walking forward and it seems fine.
All right. Well, I'll gesture for Phelan and Rock to come join us if they can see.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't recall if they can see in here or not.
Rock will kind of glide over.
Oh,
Well,
There's a bright light here.
Gunn has a bright ass light, so
That's true. They can
Phelan-
just kind of come to the light, Phelan.
Phelan steps over one of the Headless Lord's giant axes and makes his way through the hall, knocking over bookshelves,
All right.
which are themselves very rotted, and kind of stomps on some
Oh.
old shelves of books.
I guess it was nothing. Just, I don't know. Had my
Nice.
suspicions.
All right. Well,
Hey, Rock, how you feeling?
Rock fluffs up. Seems a little.
I know it's very oppressive down here, isn't it?
Yeah, he kind of
We can do
nods
this.
at you.
We can do this.
Okay. So it looks like you guys
Keep
are kind of
moving a
making your
little
way
bit
up
ahead.
the diagonal
Mhm.
northeast hall. With
working our way.
Asher up front and Phelan all the way in the back.
Take a peek.
Okay,
Yeah,
Asher,
back
you
to
take a peek around the corner. This hall comes up to like a T-junction, a east-west style hallway. To the
I see three
west,
doors.
you can't quite see the end of the hallway to the west. You can see a bit of a collapse over here, along the southern wall to the west passage. You see a pair of double doors here to the north, another set of double doors on the south side of the eastern hall, and another set of double doors on the north side of the eastern hall. And there's a number of old decrepit-looking bookcases here that line the halls, much more numerous than in other parts of the library. These look like they've been left intact, where The other chambers seem like the books have been explicitly moved, or the bookcases have been taken away. These look like they're here in their original positions where they've been for centuries.
I think Rock has
you're
gotten himself
muted, I
clipped
think.
into the wall.
Or I didn't hear what you just said.
I think Rock
I
is
heard him.
clipped into the wall.
Sorry, I was talking to Char.
Oh, am I?
I can
No,
hear you
I
now.
heard you. Just
Okay.
if you said something previous.
Oh,
I saw your
said I
move move,
stepped
but
out.
you didn't.
I
Okay.
wasn't important.
I see.
Maybe I'm chewing.
Nyam, 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 nyam.
Right, Rock needs a little GM assistance
Sure.
because he's
Rock will
can't
fly
get out of
up.
the wall.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, you all kind of gather here at this hallway intersection. Once Gunn is
Doors and these
pulls his shield into the chamber, you can see the hall
Whew.
terminates to the
Oh,
to the
wow.
west in a set of golden double doors. But to the east
where do you
terminates
want to
in a
bet?
single, very plain-looking door. I guess they're
It's the
stone.
plain door,
They're
that's
stone
where
doors
he
otherwise.
That's true.
That would be
We were deceived by the skull before.
Oh my
that
god.
would be Paizo logic.
Well, on the one hand, there's now 5 doors instead of 3, so we can't, team it. On the other hand,
There are
if we
5 of
count-
us.
I was going to say if we count Rock and Phelan, we just need to figure out how to get them to open doors.
I'll start the door for them and then be like, all right. Then you pull or push.
Well, I mean, if it's pushing, I'm sure they could figure that out pretty easily.
Let's just one time. Let's go one by one and
You think?
make sure we do the checking for. Yeah, we're a little bit tapped, as you said.
Let's listen.
Let's do some door listening.
Well, do you want to start with the golden door, or do you want to start with not
I'm
the
gonna
golden door?
listen to
I think
this
golden
one
door
close.
last.
Okay.
How long have you guys been here? How many 10-minute breaks have you taken?
How many? We have accomplished 2.
Yeah, 2
We
successful
attempted-
ones.
I think we attempted an additional 2 or 3 on top of that.
You took a 3rd one successfully, Greshy. Remember, doing bandaging. So that's
Oh, that's true. That was further north, I
and
think.
on top of that, I think we had 2 halves.
We've probably been in here a good hour, I think.
45 minutes, 50 minutes. Yeah, depends how long it took us to fight.
Okay.
I'd call it.
Got
I'd just call it an
maybe
hour.
An hour.
There's an important key detail. Okay, Asher, as you approach that door, you can read the sign above it in stonework. Reads in Thessalonian, lecture hall.
Ah, the lecture hall. I don't know what a lecture hall is.
Oh, they all have,
What is a lecture?
do they all have signs?
Yes, they all have at least like
Look down this way.
a stone kind of placard overhead.
Mm-hmm.
The lecture hall sign is pretty worn.
Can I read this one still? Does it make sense?
The one to the south there is no, that one's pretty worn. You can make out one word, which is book.
Okay, next one on the east.
The eastern one, that one does not have a placard above it. The northern double doors do, though.
Probably the janitor's closet.
The bathroom.
But that one is pretty faded as well. Yeah, you can't read that one either.
about
Well-
the big golden doors?
Asher, you make your way over towards the big golden doors to the west, and you can read Central Archives. Clearly written above
That
the door.
seems very important.
And
Central Archives.
the gold is very similar to the golden door that you used to enter the place. There are no
Well,
handles present.
I suppose-
Just Thessalonian runes, mostly the Sahedron rune, imprinted all over.
I'm not touching that.
I suppose
Appreciate that.
we should try to find Mogmirians sooner rather than later, before we drain even more of our resources.
Okay,
for the day.
well, we can do one of two things. We can either say the name, and try to unlock it again, and see if it works. If it does, great. We're in. Hopefully, he's in there. If he's not in there, we're gonna have to search these other rooms anyway. But if the name doesn't work, we also have to figure out how to get through the door. If there's another password or something.
So we might as well just say the name.
I see if it works. If he's in there, we can deal with him now. And if not, then we'll just have to go door to door.
Alright, do you want
Yep.
me to say it?
And
Aye.
let's make sure we have the.
I don't
I'm
remember
coming
the
with
name.
Vio Zangshi?
Vio Sangshi.
Vio Zangshi?
That's what we said before. Is what you said before, Greshy.
Aye.
Then I said, bless you.
So Greshy is all the way back in this hall over
Yeah,
here.
I'm
Greshy-
stuck.
Oh, are you stuck? Oh, okay.
I'm stuck in the
Oh, you are
diagonals.
stuck. One sec.
I'm like, Gunn, I don't remember the name.
There you
I'm real good stuck. I was like, damn.
go.
Couldn't move either of them. We go down together.
The downsides of
It's-
collision.
Phelan pushes his way through.
Aye. We're just right. Greshy's just riding forward. He doesn't care. Vio Zangshi.
Have that thing in hand, Greshy, in case we meet the librarian.
Alright. Well, I do.
Okay, yeah, you've got it in hand. You look at it and then say Via Sangshi aloud. The name almost kind of echoes in the hallway, and you hear the door start to grind and open, revealing a actually rather well-lit, large circular chamber with a massive stone pillar in the center. Running up along the pillar's exterior are legions of bookcases, all very pristine looking, each holding a numerous tomes, scrolls of all kinds. You can see flickering magic lamps in the distance around some of the exterior walls, and you hear a whirring sound. A little click kind of thrown in there every few seconds or so, or I guess once a second, as something approaches the door, and in Thessalonian you hear, welcome guests. How may I help you today? May I see your card? And this
Aw.
shining golden robot steps out
Oh.
from around the corner. It's currently holding a book, and a bit of oil is leaking from one of its appendages onto the floor. Little plumes of smoke exuding from little pipes on its back. As it kind of looks at all of you with its one golden
It is
eye.
my new best friend.
This is the happiest I've ever been. Where's our card?
Bestest buddies.
Greshy
For
is holding
life.
it.
Greshy's holding it, so he would hold it out and offer it
Ah, I see.
for this librarian.
The librarian with his hand that's not holding the book takes the card, looks at it, his eye kind of scanning it.
Yes. That is absolutely perfect. What is your name?
Greshy Ironroot.
Greshy Ironroot. Well done. Adding you to the database.
Ooh.
And are these guests of yours?
Cool.
He says, kind of gesturing at your companions.
Yes, they are.
Would you like
All of
them
them
to
are
be
guests of
registered
mine.
as well? Or are they merely guests under your
Yes.
supervision?
No, they should be registered as well.
I see. Could you provide me with their names?
We have Gunn, Shough, and Asher Ford. And Greshy points at each of them in turn.
Gunn, Shough, Asher Ford,
And-
Greshy Ironroot. Very well. You are clear to enter. You will need to leave those animals behind. They are not allowed in the inner sanctum. But please, come. Take a look at all the books that we have to offer.
Are you I mean, they're awful well behaved. Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure. You will need to speak to Vio Sangshi if you wish to allow pets inside. That is a special card.
That's true. I don't have that one. All right. Greshy would dismount off of Phelan and let him know to keep watch and be good and keep Rock company.
Okay.
Keep him safe.
Count as a pet?
No, you're registered. You get to come
Oh
inside.
yeah, I have a last name.
Okay. So as you dismount,
Greshy's going to
and
go inside.
step into the library, Asher follows. Does Gunn follow as well?
Last name.
Okay.
All right.
Gunn follows.
We'll be back here as soon as we figure out what's going on.
Yep. Rock nods and goes to perch on one of the bookshelves. Whoops. What am I doing? Moving background things. All right. Well, I think that'll do it for the evening. So we've just hit 10:33. All right. You've made it.
Right.
You've met the Clockwork Librarian. You've entered the Central Archives. We'll see next week if you have any time left on your on your languages to actually read
Somewhat
anything.
less than
Just give
15
me
minutes.
2 days, 16 or whatever. No, 8 hours, and I
8
can
more
read
hours.
something.
Well, thanks for playing, everybody. Hope y'all had fun. Again, it's been Third Action Show. Play every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/thirdaction. You can also find us at YouTube at youtube.com/thirdaction. I'm throwing water on the floor. I am currently in the process of moving, if you can't tell from all of the boxes and stuff in the background. But we should still be here next week, hopefully, as long as everything goes well. Yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for playing, everybody. Have a good night. I love you all.
Good
I love the
games.
good ones of you.
Don't forget to spay New Year, pets.
Yes, do that.